Welcome back to an episode of We Are Going to Wait. Mostly. But no, maybe there's a nicer way to jumpstart the whole process, because we need to make sure that all of these buildings here are going to produce an awful lot of their utility science research packs, so that the rocket silo is driven to completion. Now there's just one question. There's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they do actually arrive quite quickly. It just takes a little while until they drop all the way down here. Another way would be to maybe increase the research speed here even more. Now, this is 500. I mean, once the research speed is done, it's only a bonus increase of 10%, and it needs, of course, these things. Time needed to research 1 unit in the lab. 30 whatever ticks this is, and you can make this even faster this way. So 30 seconds probably. Yeah, it could be 30 seconds. Right. So now we got that one done. In order to power all of this, I need to I could copy and paste the whole thing a little bit. Yeah, just build it by hand. Okay, what items? It's always low density stuff, it seems. Always low density. So let's just build 2 of them by hand. Actually, no. Let's build more of them by hand. There we go. And let all of them be powered. So this one goes up. Nice. Actually, I can maybe even move this through here. Well, there's almost a nice opportunity for a long inserter. Anyway, this thing needs another inserter like that. And of course, another chest like that. And a wee bit more electricity. So let's just power that here, power that there, power that over there. And we're going to make these all the way in there. So, and as usual, copper, steel, and plastic. Let's see. Copper, steel, and plastic. Let's just, yeah, let's just get all of that. Wait. Okay. That should be almost enough, maybe. So, copper, steel, and plastic, and bam. Wait a minute. This is supposed to be this one. Yeah, that's not cool. I need more steel. So, this one is not ready yet. This one is not ready yet. That one is almost ready yet. Okay. So what's the highest amount? Yeah, 112 units. Interesting. Yeah. Right. Got that one done. Maybe I can also take these items out. Right. And 100, 100. This one is missing some units. Let's see. That one still pushes them out. But alright. Then, as I said, I need some plastic. Bada boom. Then there's some copper missing. And all of these I have to place in a very, 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 very special area where they are somewhat needed. Bam, bam, bam. Done. So, plastics. Plastics, plastics, plastics. They usually come out of the plastic maker. The problem is, yeah, they're going to accumulate a little bit. So let's just stand right here. Take them up a little bit. They're not going to get stored anywhere, which is a wee bit iffy. Except for maybe the belt line. But there might be a buffer right here. Yeah, how many are those on there? Like this is 1.6k. Yeah, that's definitely enough. Okay. No need to automate it any further. Let's just force it into existence. So, that one is like... Okay, that was that. And then we need a wee bit more copper, of course. So, where does the copper come from? Not from here, also not from there. I need to look at different locations. Something that is congested, like this one maybe, and that one is also always doing things. That one is also always working, and that one is also congested. Right, that's also always working. So the only other way to make some copper would be to take it from the belts that are already running. So the system is pretty well done already. So, this one is of course good enough. Nice, nice, nice. I just need a wee bit more copper now. Where do I get the copper? Copper. Copper in terms of plates and not copper in terms of this stuff. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is more iron. Let's just stand right here. So we don't accidentally take even more iron away. Like, this is not necessary. Any moment now. Any moment. Forcing things into existence in this game might be one of the nicer and quicker ways to do that all the time. Look at how quickly they rush through that. Wait a minute. One stack takes what much away? 20 copper. Okay, when it comes to plastics and steel, you don't need as much. But when it comes to copper and maybe some iron, then you need like thousands and thousands and thousands of resources. Okay, the only issue with the copper resources and whatever is that they... well, this is not going anywhere. I think what I can do is I can just build a few more of those furnace lines in here. Maybe get them the right buildings in here, like that. Also, need to connect it all. And then, of course, I need this and a nice output line like this one here. Bada boom. And, of course, we need belts. Let's go. This one gets away again, and this one goes like so. Is this the right direction? Yes. And this one will be placed right up there. Good. So this is our copper supply. And this is just running. Running and running and running and running. And increasing slowly but surely. So what does the inventory say? Inventory says we have maybe a bit too much plastics, but that's alright. Yeah, this one has also an overabundance of plastics. How could I make that work? I mean, look at how it shrinks again, right? Like the items are getting taken out of, but the ore itself is gonna get pushed together again. So the empty space gets away. So this, 4 of them are not enough in order to stop the ore line from moving on forward. And it's just the thing, it's not enough. So that means I can maybe even place another one like those. So let's see. We have to copy this thing. Place it up here. Place that one there. And this one like so. And this one like so. Okay. Let's see. If it ends up with an empty space afterwards... Oh, wait. Why do I have no... Oh, I have no furnaces because there is... There we go. Let's just take more furnaces from here. Nice. Right, so let's see. If there's one open spot... Okay, if there's no open spot, then that means we are good. If there is no open spot, I mean... That means I can build another one. There we go. Until there's only one open spot, right? Or maybe once there's an open spot, I just stop making these things. And now they're just bunching up again. This one is like going up and up and up and up and up and up. Oh, wait a minute. I need a fast inserter for that. So, let's see. Fast inserter. Bam. And just to make things easier on me, I need to make a fast inserter thing like that. I need some iron. And iron. I need some iron and, as I said, some copper, which is also somewhere. Also need to make a few more of those long inserters. Right, let's get the copper. Ah, look at that. No, it's open. No, it's not. It actually closes up again. Let's just point the mouse where the closing happens. And if that one goes further and further away from it, then that means that the opening will remain. And I think it will go further and further. So there are open spots all the way through here. Which means the rest will get drained a little bit. But that might be enough. That might be enough. So this is a nice way to figure out how much product can be taken from a belt line that moves normally. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 or 6. Depends. But also, wait a minute, this was 5, right? And all of those are coming from down here. So it's a 5 to... And this one even congests, right? So only the ones that are actually working have to be counted. So this was 5 or 6. So we have to go with twice as many drills. So it's a 2 to 1 relation, I think. And how many of them are there? That's like 20. This one is stacking up because we need, of course, more of the copper. Wait a minute. There we go. And control right click. Like that. Perfect. So it always seems to hinge on the copper supply. The other way would be to just upgrade the drills altogether. Maybe build a few more. But then again, pollution. Yeah, there's some pollution coming from this thing. This is only this kind of pollution. And then this pollution seems to be a bit too much, to be honest. It's kind of weird. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what's happening if a building is not working. Like, it does draw power, yes. But if the power is coming from renewables like solar, then I won't have that much of an issue. Weird. Okay, let's take those. 600. Look at how quickly that was. So you don't need to automate too much. And I overdid it a little bit with that. Definitely. All of those buildings are, again, in each other's way. It's not... Oh! I congested it. Perfect. Wait a minute. There we go. And this is the only supply of these items now. That's definitely not intended. So what about steel? Steel. 80, 30, 100, whatever. Let's take a few of those out here. Can't reach, of course not. There we go, and done. That's the way. Nice. And the frames are also getting produced. Ah, perfect. Perfect. And this one takes a little bit more time. Wait a minute. Takes a little bit more time. So what I can do... Oh, what I can do. Thank you, long inserters. Bam. So that one is always going to move. And this one could also always move, I think. Maybe I can use a splitter on this one. Then I'm going to move this one to the right. And this one has to be rotated. Either downwards or I'm going for upwards towards the insertion thing. So that there's no prop... I don't have any more inserters. You gotta be kidding me. I need more copper. Right. Bam, 400 copper. That is a lot. Also, wait a minute. What's the conversion rate of copper to iron? 1 to 1. Alright. So it does not shrink the space needed in order to move this. Interesting. What was the other thing I wanted to make? Yeah, one of those. Oh, yeah. Come on. Build it quicker. There we go. Alright. Alrighty, this one has 6, this one has the other ones. And if those two are always getting facilitated, right, then 1, 2, 3, this is 5, this is 4, right? So I have 2 for these, 2 for those, 2 for this one, and 2 for this one, and 1 extra. So that's actually quite nice. Quite nice, quite nice, quite nice. Huh. And I thought automation wouldn't work that well. I can just take this one and bend it down, and then I have to do something with the plastics. I could also tunnel with the plastics through here. I can automate the whole thing. Oh, sweet. Okay. In this case, I could try to turn this one upside down and then move downwards like that. Or, yeah, I'm just going to get rid of the tunnels here. And what I'm going to do is I'm tunnel straight through or maybe downwards or whatever. What I want to do is I want to take the plastics and I want to have the steel be on one line that goes... Oh, I can't automate it as much. For a very simple reason. This one has to be moved once to the right and then I can maybe put a bend in it in order to make it work. But... wait a minute. This whole thing here, let's just copy and paste it in order to see what we can do. This whole thing has to be moved once to the right, and then there's a little bend happening on this side here. Then I can have an inserter and a downwards oriented plastics line. Because this one is not moving anywhere, that means the product can be utilized and I don't need to run around and get that stuff going. It's actually quite nice. And this one here, I don't know what to do with that, but it would... I could also maybe go down with it. There's definitely a lot of things you can do with the plastics. I have a lot of plastic supply, I don't have that much copper supply for some reason. Strange. Or at least I created a lot of problems with the copper supply for myself. So, let's see. No, wait a minute. I wanted to get the efficiency modules on drills. These are almost maxed out. Yeah, let's check on the coal drills down there. Place the efficiency modules, and then we might be okay. Also, I need to create some speed modules because they are necessary for the creation of the rocket silos. Let's just get all of the ingredients so that we can jump a little bit. Right. Pollution 10, 10, 10, 10, whatever. Let's just... Yeah, let's just give every one of those 2. Sometimes they do find an opening. This is a nice way of making sure that everything gets facilitated. Right. Look at how many you need. Like this is 5 speed modules 2. This one is 4 speed modules 1, right? So 4 of them turn into one of those. And I don't care about mixing this up with another one of them just to get maybe an increase of 10 productivity, right? Makes no sense. I would rather have a faster speed than having just an increase of 10% productivity, right? That makes... I don't quite understand that. This one would be a nice option to give you resources out of thin air, really. But that is it. So, as I said, this thing has to be moved somewhat sideways a little bit. And... somewhat sideways. Downwards and slightly sideways to begin with. So let's go with X. X mark... Oh no, I can't even get the items. Eee, that's not good. So let's build it like that. Take this one, this one, this one. Take that one. Maybe build the inserters there back again. This one gets placed over here, this one over there, and bada boom. So, gets of course supplied by that stuff. And we have inserters that have to be powered. Right. The... okay, the plastic goes in. Then there's also some Steel that has to be placed in there. And, of course, some copper. Wait. I took all of the copper out, but there's nothing left in there. Yeah, it's always the bloody copper. How could I get a copper line in there? I mean, I know how to get a copper line in here. I could just take the copper from this one up here. But then I would need to produce more copper on that belt line there. Which is all dependent on this line of copper, which is drained right now. Like, there's an awful lot of input copper happening. But it's getting used up by all of the top-heavy stuff. Wait a minute. What about that thing? 1.4k copper. Unbelievable. Yep, that's maxed out. Right. Unbelievable how much that is. So, yeah, speed modules. Is there increase in machine speed at a cost of increased energy consumption? Yeah, that doesn't matter. The thing is, this one always gets a speed increase, but there seems to be no maximum speed bonus that we have in there. So let's go with the simplest one and stack the whole thing. Because it's a 2 to 5 thingy, and this is a 5 to 7. Yeah, this is a 2 to 1. This is roughly a 2 to 1. And this is a bit close together, actually. But yeah, the ratios are getting better. But we want to go for a very simple solution. And this one needs, again, some iron plates. There are some iron plates up there. In order to get them, I have to position myself like so I don't accidentally pick up the steel. It's not what I want. Right, so how many of them do we have? Like 4. Let's get some more. Right, that should be enough. Let's get another 4. So this one is now much faster. Oh, it can only have 2. Wait a minute. 2, 4, 6, 8. Exactly. Wait. And 2 extra that were there from before. What do I need to do? Okay, I need to craft a lot of the copper wire. So do I have a building that can do this for me, though? Also, does it reduce this amount? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. So I have to maybe click on this again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and whatever. How many of them are there now? Not yet. Not yet created. I could have just done it so much simpler. Just stand here and pick up the items. Okay. Let's get rid of the crafting of these ones here. Make them faster. We need to make them faster. There we go. Right. We could just stand right there. So, some of those might actually be congested somewhat. Except for these ones. This one and... okay. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 4, 5. Ooh, okay. That might be okay. Might be okay, but it does actually take a very long time. Like 15 seconds are an eternity. It feels like an eternity. Right. This one goes in here, this one goes in there, and this one needs the blue stuff, which is for some reason not coming in that much anymore. Okay, let's take all of that in here. Get the blue stuff, and bam, bam. Like that maybe, and like that. There we go. So it hinges on the blue. Yeah, I took away all of these resources, that's why. But they are not fast enough. The pollution of that might be so much greater now. Look at that one go. So bad. Wait, what's needed here anymore? Of course, the copper. Again. We are at 38%. Not there yet. Not there yet. And a much better way would be to just... Yeah, I'm gonna take this one here. I'm gonna take this copper line and just gonna stretch it out upwards, maybe. I could have a splitter right there, and the splitter gets me copper on the right side. Oh, that would work as well. So that one goes like that, and then it turns upwards, then slightly sideways, and then like so. That's neat. And now only thing I have to do is turn this around, and yeah, I just have to flip it a bit. I have to take away this one and this one, and this will be just something like that. This one has to be turned around. This one has to be turned around. And this one will be moved somewhat down there, somewhat down there. Then we're going for a tunnel, which starts up here and ends there. And we're going to take that one away. That one moves down there. That one moves down there. And like so. And then this one would arrive from that side here, but this is not what we want, again. We want the other side, therefore we are going for a simple inserter situation. And this one inserts it always from the far side. So that's good. Right, we got it automated, pretty much. Except for plastics. Except for plastics. And yeah, the plastics were supposed to come from this side and down there, actually. Except for plastics. Except for plastics. Oh, look at those. How am I gonna do the plastics? Really now? Ah, come on. No matter how you do it, it's always wrong. So, let's see. Some copper over here. Some plastics all over the place. And some steel, as usual. But yeah, steel is coming in, which is great. Copper is also coming in, which takes a little bit. But that's okay. That's okay. Nah, that's working flawlessly. That's working flawlessly. This one is congesting. That's perfect. So it's only the copper that makes things stop. It's not cool. I mean, another thing I could try to do is just make a splitter in here, move this to the side and up here, and let this one be driven by a counter current. That might be an interesting way of doing things. Or I could just increase the amount of copper that gets produced down here, like general. That would be much easier. Anyway, let's get all of the copper going. We are 30... Wait a minute. Wasn't I at 38% a few seconds ago? Like, what's going on? What is going on? The purple stuff is missing now. Okay. Okay, it's purple. Purple goes in here, goes in there, goes in there, and then it goes in into this one, and from in here into that. Yeah, we're missing purple. That's great. Because that means we kind of fixed our problem now a little bit. How do I get the copper in here? I mean, I could... I have to build this one right there. Then I'm gonna take this one. Then I'm gonna place this one here. Then I have to get it powered. There we go. So, if I would have a copper plate in here, and I place it down there, this one gets placed on the outer side, which is the correct side? Yeah, copper goes in here, goes in there, so everything's fine. Good. I can place a chest in here. Take an inserter. And then what I can do is I can just take all of this, put this in here. No, I'm good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Ugh, it's congesting. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, it's congesting. That means we have to drive this in this fashion. And like so. Right, so again. This thing here, we're gonna place this one there, and then we're going to take all of those in here, of course power it with electricity, but this was the wrong side. Okay, now it's the right one. Perfect. Let's see, this goes in here, steel goes in there, everybody happy? Now, in order to create more of the purple stuff, what's missing? What's missing for the purple? The purple needs this stuff. And steel. And steel. Steel's coming from over here. Could I long insert the whole thing? No, not so much. I need to supply it with just more iron in general. That would be neat. Do I have some iron? A little bit. But this is not enough in order to supply the whole thing. Like rails. Rails are such an iffy thing. Yeah, they need... Yeah, I can just supply it with steel directly. But how could I get the steel in there? That could make it work. I mean, I need a ton of purpley bits and a ton of steel. The steel is always, of course, coming from these things. That's a nice way to drain all of the steel there from the top, like from both ends, really. It's pretty neat. And there we go. Now I can just punch up again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place as much steel as possible into these rail thingies so that they can do their job real efficiently. 102. Oh, okay. No, it's just the rest that's the... Oh. This is not what's supposed to happen. Wait a minute. We need to get the steel out, and we need to get the iron ore in. That's iffy. Because iron needs to be turned into to this thing. There we go. Now it's working again. Okay, I just misplaced the whole thing. It will reset after a few seconds. So this one is full of steel. And this one is now also full of steel. Perfect. Ah, there we go. Now they are somewhat working. How many do we need? Output is full. Why is the output full? Because it's in need of this stuff. 60, right? 60. How many rails are produced every time we do this? 2. There's 1, 1, and 1 thingy. So for some reason there's not enough. Yeah, I know the reason. And the reason is called iron. And I just introduced this iron line right here, right? It went straight through, but there's no iron coming down here for some reason. Not cool, not cool, not cool. No, it's cool. I have to give the iron back to the system, or at least split this thing up. Yeah, I have to split this one up. So, let's see. Let's split this one up left and right. And then I have to put a bend in here so that the whole thing just goes on forward. So, just put a bend in here like that. There we go. So now the iron is coming back into the system. Also, there's a wee bit too much wee bit too much copper going through here. So I have to change this system a little bit. Okay, let's have a little bit of a test. Or do we need to test? No, we don't. This one goes down like this, and then it ends up duplicated. Do we care about duplication that much? Maybe, maybe not. And in this, oh, we don't even need to make it that complicated. Absolutely perfect. We can use a filter inserter like this that only filters for the copper ore. And because it can only take the copper ore from this part over here, it's getting facilitated only with half of the copper ore every time. Oh, sweet. That's an inline way of moving things sideways. Sweet. And the only thing you're wasting is this one iron ore down here. Wee bit of a waste, but doable. Definitely doable. So, this thing is still in need of more copper. Look at that. The copper only goes to half the distance. Oh, come on. Not again. Not cool. Wait a minute. Oh, the way it's mixing is wrong. The copper is supposed to go on the outside and not the inner side. It's supposed to go on the outside. That is so not cool. So there has to be a little bit of a bend there, but this is somewhat in the way, that's why. Not cool. Okay. I'm gonna do this. This one has to be placed further down, therefore giving this one a little bit of a bend, and this one here has to be moved, yeah, once down, I think. That should do it. And this one will go like straight through here. This one goes right there. And then what we can do is get this one a bend again. So now the copper will come from the bottom side, gets placed on this bottom side, and then it moves, stays on the bottom side, and then it may collide with that stuff. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, copper's going in. That should be alright. It just does not really reach the end because none of that copper will reach the end there either. Oh, come on. Looks like we really have to get more drills active, right? That's not what I wanted. Anyway, this one needs again more... Wow. Yeah, because it needs 60 rails in order to work. It's just too much. But the iron at the bottom is coming in, which means these two are definitely working. And these are draining each other out. And there's this part in here. That's not quite working. I think the problem that I had in here is that I put the split up here and not down there. It would make more sense if it's down there, and then I can only have like one line going through. But then again, I can't really make sure that all of these buildings are facilitated with enough ore again. That's the iffy bit. So how could I make this work? I need more iron supply on the bottom side, therefore on this side here, which gets facilitated with that one, and the iron deposit further in the yeah, with the western iron deposit. I could just get rid of this entirely and see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Right. This one will be placed right there. Everybody's happy. Great. So now there's the full load of iron coming down. And will it? Yes. But will it get the last one? Ah, the insiders are a bit too quick. I think the last one won't be reached at all. Yeah, it's too many. Definitely too many. Anyway, but it's at least slightly better than the one before. Only issue is that this one will be able to finish with... Oh! Rarely. Very, very rarely. Do we actually need to split the whole thing, right? Couldn't we... Could we just make a bend in here like that and maybe put this down? There we go. Maybe the whole thing wasn't as good because of that. In this case, this is coming in, right? It goes in forward, forward, forward. And I only need one of them right here. All of the others are necessary. They may hinder the progress forward. So this one will be placed right there. And oh no, no, yeah, now I know why. Wait a minute, this one has to be placed this way. And this one can be placed that way. There we go. Now this one will go all the way to the top. Once it's congested, it goes all the way down to the bottom. Right, that's good. But in order to make this faster, we can use a fast splitter because it needs to move an awful lot of product. It needs to be faster than the belt it's moving on, right? In order to not produce those open gaps here. So that there's enough space or enough product close together that it can bypass the fast inserters. That's... See that? Oh, there we go. There's one. Every now and then you get one. Alright, that's... It's still not perfect though. It's still not perfect. The slightly better way would be to get the additional iron line and connect it all the way to this one down here. But then again... I don't know if it's working that well or not. Actually, I know how I could do this. I could take the iron line entirely, split it with a splitter, so I have a left and a right iron line, and then I can take this iron line and move it with a bend onto this one here, so that there's always enough product. And this one here can then be completely ignored. Yeah, basically copy those two buildings here. That's it. That is it. That is it. So, let's see. We copy those two and place them... wait a minute. Why is that one... I don't have the items yet? No. What's going on? Why does that not work? Transport belt is in the way. What do you mean it's in the way? Strange. Anyway, I got this one. Then I'm going to take this one, place it up here. Perfect. So... Right. Let's just hope it does not drain all of the resources for that. Look at it go, look at it go, look at it go. But having a second line in parallel and connecting it at the 50% mark somewhere down there is better, because now these are not draining the ones down below. Nah, whatever. As long as we get research stuff out of it, it's perfect. But does it actually go down further? Let's see. It reached that part. It goes even further. There we go, this part. This is the lowest that the iron actually managed to go to. And... nope. Can't get lower than this one. And all of this iron seems to bunch up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, all of this iron is going to bunch up. That means we really have to reconnect the whole thing again. So... How did I do this? I did tunnel through? No, I can just use a splitter and connect it again. Splitter, 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 splitter. Oh no, I don't even need a splitter. I can just do this. Bam. Easy. So there's always a right side. So this one is always getting powered. And then it bunches up again so that there's the bottom side always powered. It's definitely not as perfect. Could take some more upgrades though. So, and these need a few more plastics, I think. 51. Is the purple coming in? Yeah, a little bit. It's only 3. So, could I maybe do the same thing with this as I did with the other one? This one is now in need of plastics. Ah, thank goodness. Right. One thing I could do is put some plastic in here. But this will make it. That can't quite do it. Can't quite do it. I could take a long inserter, use the steel and place it up here and bend upwards. And then a long inserter takes it from there into the assembler. That could actually work. Yeah, and then I'm just going to place a ton of plastic in here so that it's constantly going to do its thing. Anyway. There's 14. Oh, why do I have so many production science packs? What's happening? Yeah, this one is going strong. Bloody steel. It needs more steel. Where do I get more steel? The steel is coming from this one, then it has to go into this one here. But this one takes too much time in order to go through here. So what I need to do is get some speed. There we go. Some speed modules for the steel furnaces. Yeah, it's always the steel. It's always the steel. So this one goes up here, this one goes up here, and this one goes up here. There we go. More speed, more better. Right. Let's see. 95 steel. Wait, what? This one is going towards the wrong one. Okay, there are 2 steel furnaces. One of them goes into the assembly machine, and the other one goes into the rail. This one goes into assembly machine, into the furnace, and the other one goes into the rail. The one with the rail I need to boost the speed from. So this one is constantly going to do its thing. This one is congested. This one needs the speed. That one is not necessary. This one needs the speed. There we go. Alright. Now, what was the other thing I wanted to do? Get, of course, the efficiency modules and into as many other assemblers as possible. Absolutely crucial. So, let's see. Which ones are always going? Kind of always going. Like, this one is kind of always going. The, which ones are always going? Like, some assemblers are always going, but which ones? This one is a 2.8. Well, I could shrink that one even further. Yeah. Let's go for the chemical ones here. Bam. Actually. There we go. And the rest is pretty much maxed out. Except for the heavy ones. Maybe I can use 3 of them on the heavies as well. Like this one, this one. Oh, they can only hold 2 upgrades. As always. Great. This one needs more steel because there's no steel coming. Okay, that one is going. Ah, 41. Neat. Right. That one is always doing its thing. That one is also always doing its thing. This one here is also kind of always doing its thing. So let's do... What the? Ah, I used shift. Wait a minute. Control. Yeah, control is the item movement. So that one goes up here, and that one goes down there. 2 of them go in here, but they are not necessary anymore. Actually, yeah, they are absolutely not necessary whatsoever. Then this one is doing its thing again. Oh no, this one needs speed. Ugh. Can I craft another speed module? No. Items aren't there yet. But the reduction is maybe a bit too low, to be honest. So let's take this one. Place them over there. And take this one, take that one and that one. And this one, and be placed most of them. So, what about the stats? 53. I was at 39, stuck somewhere. And 3 science labs. This is still just 3 science labs because the whole thing has to be pushed through. This is everything in sync. And it's only the last 3 that are actually getting powered. So the purpley bits, there's 3 of them in here, there's 3 of them up here. There's like tons more. Just a few more. Well, yeah, not quite happy about it. Not quite happy about it. Then I have to exterminate these camp. Oh boy, that's not good. Like, look at how many there are in very close. Very close quarters. Like, this one is right next door. Usually there's like one up here, another one down here. Now there's like whoop, 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 whoop. Uh-oh. Oh. I need to get rocket silo research immediately. Okay, what do they need? They need steel, stone, and iron sticks. I mean, I could jumpstart the whole thing by simply placing all of the rails in here and just sideloading it. Yeah, they just need iron and steel most of the time. There's iron up here. There's a lot of steel somewhere else. So I can do the same thing that I did down here with a separate concrete line and just make a rail line, separate one. I could definitely do it. So that means we need more assemblers. Which one do we go for? That one? Ah, let's just place them down here. Right. And in this case, 4 or 5 might be okay. We need a few more of those exerters. And once we are done, they have to be going into a chest as usual. Bada beam, bada beam, bada boom. And they also have to be connected to the grid, of course. This one, and this one, and this one. Then, this thing is going to produce some rails. And this one. So, it needs stone, steel, and iron sticks. Yeah, steel I can take from somewhere else. Stone I can just try to sideload a little bit. Yeah, if I take this one and put it sideways, there's also a lot of... Wait. How would I get the stone up here then? Maybe with long inserters, yeah. I can sideload it, long inserters, and so on. How many long inserters do I have? A lot. So... This could work, this... this and this one as well. Perfect. This one goes down like that. That one has to be powered. That one goes rounded a little bit. Oh, very, very close. Wait, wrong side. That's the wrong... Oh, you got to be kidding me. So that one goes away. Right, that goes down like that. And I'm going to place a splitter down here that only allows stone to pass through on the left side. Yeah, perfect. And right, so stone is coming through. Get them placed in here. The whole thing is getting facilitated with stone. Now I only need steel and iron sticks. Steel and iron sticks again need iron. And a ton of steel. But yeah, iron sticks. Iron sticks. They can be placed on the inner side. Maybe I don't even need that many. Let's just go with 2. Let's hope that works. The thingy needs to be on... that's the wrong one. Iron sticks. They need iron plates. Alright. And I need to get more inserters going. Right. And a bit more current. So, everything seems to be hinging on iron right now. This one was all copper. This one is now all iron. Right. Wait a minute. I can just stand here and take all of the things. Wait a minute. Like so. There we go. I can take both the inner ones. A lot of steel. And I can also take some plastics there. Let's see how many rails you can actually stack on this thing. Like you need 60 every time in order to make one of that research. That is so insane. Right. So that one... Okay, 112 again. Strange number. It's so weird. And this one will be all full of steel. Oh, nice. 2 of them are actually enough. Huh, except for the fact that the front loader doesn't work. This one here, I have to place it on the inner side down there. Then there we go. Now I can actually take the product. Sweet. So there's the output is full. Because this one is full. 50. No, the output can't be full. I need a fast inserter. Wait a minute. Fast inserter. There we go. Much better. Maybe I have to split this and get 2 fast inserters because look at how... Is it congesting? Is it congesting? Is it congesting? It's kept at 50-50. That's not good. Alright, but this is an interesting ratio there. Like we have 2 of those metal rods that are getting produced a ton of. And then it's this steel that can be used another 2. And then we don't need a 1-to-1 ratio that I have in here. That's interesting. Yeah. This game, you need to scale stuff that is similar and not the whole compound. I mean, I just like the whole setup. It's just so sweet. Right. Let's just add all of the rails here. Okay, how long does it take until the whole rails are done? There we go. Does it bunch up now? Can it keep up with it? Or do I really need to build a stack inserter now? Stack inserter. Hand stack. Whatever. It's like one of the fast inserters with other... I just didn't need to have so many items. What's this? Stack filter. No. Okay. We need a fast inserter, which I can get. I'm basically going to recycle this one. Then I need some iron gears and some iron circuits for that. Iron gears, iron circuits, and some advanced stuff. Iron gears, iron circuits. Gears. Where are the gears? Actually, let's just let it place things in there for now. I mean, let's just not stop it. Gears. Gears and some red stuff. There we go. That's the red stuff. How much red stuff, actually? Enough. Good. So now it's 15 greens. Okay, where is it? I can't get any greens there anymore. What's going on? Right. That means I have to get all of the copper... Okay, copper's getting drained. Can't even reach the end there. That's not good. There is not enough copper coming down. Yeah, I need to get more copper down here. Why? That's why. That's why. Alright. 15 metal. Is that one even connected? Oh no, it's getting taken out of it. There we go. So, one stack inserter coming up. Right. Wait a minute, let's get rid of this one. And get rid of this one. Make a stack inserter. That should be much faster. This one needs... Oh! We're running out of iron now. Perfect. Or not so much perfect. I can take this one and place a bend in it downwards, really. Yeah, maybe that could work. Maybe that could... No, it can't quite work. Oh, come on. It would be the wrong side. Okay, I have to get this other thingy up here. Then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the iron on the right side. Right. No, wait a minute. That means that this one will dry up again. That's not going to happen. Ugh. Okay, this one has to be moved once down again. So this one will be placed like this. This one will be placed like that. Wait a minute. Like so. This one will be placed like this. This direction. This one will be placed that direction. Damn it. The splitter here will take only the this thing on the right side. And this one here can now be split. I think. Yeah, wait a minute. This one goes up here. The splitter selects stuff now. The iron goes this way. No. Yes. The copper goes this way. But the iron is supposed to go to the right way, like so. There we go. And from here, we can tunnel through and connect the rest. And now most of it is almost automated. Perfect. Oh, come on. What's going on here? Like so. There we go. 2 more inserters. One up here, one up there. Nice. Ah, righty. So, what was necessary? Steel. Yeah. Steel also needs to be placed in there somehow. How do we get steel in here? I mean, I could automate the whole thing even further. But no. I think we're going to just grab the steel and move the whole thing by hand. That might be much easier this way. And, what about the stack inserter? There we go. Bam. Bam. This... Ah, okay. It holds up the hand, then it lets itself get filled by it. Very interesting. So, this one again needs rails. Interesting setup. 4 units, alright. Assembly machine 2 is in the way. Of course it's in the way, but the... Huh? Okay, the rail planner can build short paths directly using left click or place long ghost paths using shift left click. Used to build straight rails manually or through the rail planner. Okay. And I can just take this one away. Nice. Rail building. So you have an endpoint and a start point. Ah, interesting. To activate the rail building mode, hold the rails and left click over an existing piece of rail. To confirm the placement of the designed piece of rail, and Q deactivates the rail building mode. Okay. Ah, interesting. So we can go downwards or upwards depending on. And we are just placing that one up here. Wait a minute. This is like... One of those units is actually 2 by... It's a... Wait a minute. It's a 2 by 2 building. That's interesting. So one rail that gets produced makes two rails, actual rail items, and those 2 rails are 1 and 2. Okay, so every time you make one of those, you make a whole stack, but it's only a 1-to-1 conversion, right? Similar to the belts. No, actually the belts are slightly easier, right? You can get twice as much distance with the belts as you would get with the rails. That's cheat mode. Anyway, and then I have to place another thingy on it, and then I have to unload it and whatever. Let's ignore the rails. I mean, come on. What I have to do it with it here is to get tons of rail in there. Okay, it uses up a lot of rails though. Why must it be so many rails? Right, we're at 62%. So we only managed to get an additional 4% through the whole process. Doesn't quite sound good to me, to be honest. Alright, let's get more of that stuff going. I could tunnel through here somewhat, but then I need to insert it onto that line, but this line is full of other thingies now. No, I have to make it like... I need to move this whole thing to the right once. Can I do this? I could. Some of these items will actually collide with each other, but that would be okay. And then the output can be on the left side, and the second input can be on the right side, which takes all of the steel in order to turn it into rails. Right, yeah, that could actually work. That could actually work. Or I could just try to jumpstart the whole process by hand. Do. Jumpstart it by hand. Do. There we go. There we go. Let's let it bunch up a little bit. Right. Oh. Don't forget that there are enemies that need to be managed too. This one is what? Copper. 1% point. Ugh. Not good enough. Wait. Yeah, steel. Look at that go. Look at that go. So nice. I mean, an insert, an insert or outsider situation would be nice. So that the steel gets, the steel can be placed on the outer side, and then I have 3 inserters running along it. But then the question is just how far does that one go? Okay, I can place this one here. It would be able to power them, which is okay. Powering all of the inserters. I could really try to use the metal, turn it into steel, and then turn it into rails again. So to get it more automated. Don't want to run around anymore. Let's see. Let's just make this one go. That one is not needed. This thing, of course, needs a... I don't have any more insert F. Thank you. And gears and copper, mostly. Copper is not produced in that large quantities anymore. For some strange reason. Bam. Ton of copper. Wait, I have some rails. Alrighty. The other way would be to just facilitate it with steel instead. Get some extra steel in there instead of just building another rail system. As usual. So, let's make a few of those. So there's an insert. Oh. Okay, totally forgot about that. Anyway, and an outsider thingy. Then this thing here places it all the way up here. And this one could be moved once to the right, actually. Wait a minute. This one could be moved once to the right. Wrong direction. Like that. And this one goes down. These I'm gonna take away. That one goes away. That one goes away. That one just moves things like that. That goes away. That goes over here. Then we're going for the furnace like so. Actually, let's move this down like that for better stacking. And then this thing here will be used to move things up onto here. And from there, we change sides onto the inner one. And then a very magical thing will happen, hopefully. Wait, this one has to be moved over here. This one has to be moved to the... Oh, let's hope that this works. Let's hope that this works. Yeah, it actually works, right. So this one goes over here. Then we are going for another inserter, which goes this way. And another inserter which goes this way. Another inserter that goes this way. And another inserter that goes this way. And another inserter that goes... that way. Wait a minute. No. It's in the way again. It doesn't work. It also needs to be an outsider thingy, right? Like this one. And you got to be kidding me. Right. So this one goes down like so and up like that. And this one goes down and like so. This one has to go like that, and all of these contents will go in here for now. This one goes away. The stack inserter, where are you? Somewhere over here. Goes this way. This one goes that way. Now I just need to power it somehow. Power it this way, I think. The one powers all of those. Wait, so it's not connected to the actual grid line there. Then we're going to power that thing. Well, yeah, it needs to be powered first, so... let's place this one here. This one will be placed up there. So these manufacturing buildings are getting powered. Then this is in the way. You gotta be kidding me. It's in the way. Okay. So it is slightly more annoying than I thought. Right. Right. Yeah, that should work. That should work. This one goes up again. Then we need, of course, some long-range stuff. I could just use a substation, right? Like, there we go. Now the... I mean... it's 4-to-1? What was it? 5-to-1? Very strange ratio. And it stays at 10. That's weird. There we go. Now it counts up again. And 11 for some reason, because it can hold a little bit more items. But once it reaches 10, it won't insert anymore. And then it goes up by 2, another 2, and then it's 10 again. So 10 is the cutoff point. That is interesting. Anyway, as long as this one moves, it's good. Then there's a certain output. This one goes over here. This one goes over there. But I need to get another one of those. And how could I make this work? I mean, I could place this one up here. Maybe like that. Split this up in 2 lines or whatever. No. I'm going to run it in a very strange way. I'm going to take this one, move this one down like so. Move this one, wait a minute, down like that. Now comes the interesting bit. This one goes... oh, wait a minute. No. bollocks. I wanted to get a little bend in here, but the building is actually in the way. So a splitter would be nice in this regard. But anyway, let's get rid of this one. I mean, yeah, I could just move both those buildings to the right once. So take this one goes, this one goes, this one goes, this one, and this one. And of course we get some inserters, which I have, thank goodness. And this one goes up here. Then there are no outsiders anymore because I have to move everything down once. Okay, wait a minute. Everything down once. This is in the way. Wait a minute. Let's take this one. Right, let's hope that this one works. Come on. You see the whoop, 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 whoop. So much movement happening. Right, so this one is going. Then we need, of course, to move the product out of here. And... wait a minute, this could work. See that? 2 on this side, 1 on this side, and you have one pole that moves everything on its own. Nice. Sweet. Now there's just one question. Is there actually enough iron coming through? Because if there's too much iron, right? Like this one is taking up all of it. And this one is supposed to bunch up. Maybe I can only manage 2 furnaces. And that is it. So that means this one and this one are maybe a bit too many. So let's just keep them there. Actually, the better way would be to get rid of the inserters and not the furnaces. There we go. So now it's still going. And I can adjust it at will. But there's some stone that happened here. What about the... Oh yeah, wait a minute. And... Right. What am I going to do with that? Copper. That's not copper, that's steel. For the copper we need this stuff. Was that the copper line or was it the plastic? Yeah, that was the plastic line there. Okay, so what else? This one is the low density things. Both. Okay, for some reason there's no copper coming through anymore. Very weird. And there's also almost no iron anymore. That's weird. I'm using up too much product. Not cool. 76%. Cell is almost done. Sweet. Let's just kickstart the whole thing yet again. How many is there? 1k. Real. Unbelievable. Right. Let's move this one up here. Right. What about efficiency modules, though? I don't seem to have used too many now. Like this one, and boom, and boom, and boom. Right. What other item is always getting produced? I mean, nice one there, nice one there. Right. The thing is, I increase and also decrease the pollution, so now it should be at a roughly similar value as before, except that the assemblers, I think, increased by 30 a minute. And placed a few more of them now. Okay, that means the pollution actually hasn't changed. And I need to do a small defense run. What's going on down there? That one is completely congested. Wait, what about that? That one is 11. And 11. Strange. Were they getting attacked or not? And that one is also not doing anything. Because it needs more purpley bits. There we go. They're coming in, they're coming in. Then there's a huge downtime. And then there are some of them again. It just takes too bloody long to make them not cool. 270 hours. Wait. It's a steel again that's missing. Yeah, either it's the steel or it's the rods. In this case, one... wait a minute. One furnace is actually enough. Yeah, let's just get all of the furnaces aside. I mean, if I don't use them, then I don't use them. So, this idea of scaling it was a nice one, but does not quite work. Okay. Use up too much product. The iron is coming from over here-ish, coming from down there, from down there, from down here with a bend and... Wait, what? Oh, it's taken away by this one inserter line here. The rest is coming from down here. There's not enough ore. Oh, look at that. That's not good. Don't seem to get enough iron ore now. Ooh. That doesn't look good. Okay. Let's quickly place all of the rails in there again. Sadly, you cannot place the rails in those assemblers. There's always this little message that it's somewhat in the way. One efficiency module, right. So, what can I do in order to make the whole thing work? Let's check this up again. What's going on there? Yeah, I could definitely reduce the pollution a bit. What's going on? They don't seem to produce anymore. Or at least... something is wrong. Or it was always like this. Yeah, that could also be true. Maybe it was always like that, and I just never noticed. Right, 78%. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Let's just get rid of this cam right here. Also, yeah, I do have a lot of those electric poles. I need to extend the scanning area a little bit further. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4 of them. If I place another one down here, up there, I would know where or what's going to happen. So, let's save that, exterminate them. Doody 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 doo. Uh-oh. Ah. And of course I'm fighting them at night, which is one of the bestest times of the day. Ah, not good. And I was too aggressive. Wading through the sludge as usual. Don't like that. Oh, I hate that sludge stuff. It's just so annoying. Oh no. There's a tree in the way. Not good. Okay, that was... Huh. There was a small encampment there. Come on. Get killed. Yes. Yep, that was a hidden one. Save. Da-da-dee, da-da-da-doo. Maybe I really need to get this exoskeleton. I just don't want to build it. Ah, come on. Get killed already, and I'm dead. Right. Try to kill them too much. Alright, just get the nest going. What is this? 66. I can still somewhat manage it, I think. There. Oh. The thing is, you cannot really get out of it because there's always another puddle getting placed right in front of you. So you're getting slowed and slowed and slowed and slowed and slowed and slowed constantly. As well as taking like tons of damage and stuff. The key is to just have a super powered shield. I mean, everything else is somewhat of a waste. It's nice that your armor can hold it, but the armor is just there to increase your storage capacity, your equipment slots and whatnot. And that is it. So, now, let's see. Can I scan this? Right, so I need the large pole for that. Come on! There we go. That was weird. Really? Alright. That one is done. Come on, repair me now. Repair me, repair me. Come on. These stones could be a bit more responsive, to be honest. I mean, this one, like, immediate repairment. That was cool. But there are other stuff. Right. Oh, there's a small nest down here. Let's check that out. Probably just grew a bit. Oh, come on. Oh, now I know why the spider is so absolutely expensive. Because it's a convenience tool of the utmost class. It's just too powerful. So wait a minute. How much is there? 7.2 million still. Okay. The 43k. So 7.2 million, and I think it always said 7.2. Maybe it got down by maybe 300,000 or something. Maybe it started with a few 100,000 less or something. More. And we just used it up there, but I don't quite think that's true. Okay, let's see. Let's get a scanner in this range up here. Where is it, the thing? There we go. Nice. Good. So this one is going to get scanned. That one. Where's the scanner? There. I could place another scanner on top of that. Right now. The other problematic location would be somewhere on the south. Oh. Da-da-da-dee. Da-da-da-doo. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh. Maybe take another drill with this. No more mineral resources. Oh. Not a good field to be. Wait a minute. I have to maneuver around again. Ugh. Oh, nice. Nice, 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 nice. I can run over the underground entrances. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's perfect. Wait a minute. Before I collide with anything. Yeah, I have to get rid of those. And maybe these? Not quite. Come on! Medium biter. Do I really have to get up there again? Alright. Let's do this. Like every so and so many minutes, the nests produce a spawn that tries to make another nest, and they go to their destined location. Then they kind of die or turn into those nests and worms. The thing is, the whole process takes a little bit of time, so you may be able to manage that. It's just that it's kind of annoying having to go to the same location just a few seconds after you exterminated the whole thing. And where is it? Right up there. And they already produced the nest. That's just great. Anyway, once the big worm is done for, I can just... Can I? Yes. Go through. There we go. Another nest done for. Right. Thank goodness I have those scanners. The other way would be to put a gun turret on here. Wait a minute. Do I have some gun turrets? One. Yes. Do I have some ammunition? Could I make some ammunition? Yes. Would it be nice to have, I don't know, slightly different gun turret? Something with a bit more oomph to it. Piercing rounds though. I need more steel. Yeah, that's a wee bit problematic. Anyway, these ones are at the forefront. Maybe I need to place a... Whoa, just forgot the car there. Maybe I need to place some walls around it. Why don't I... There's the ammunition. Dum, 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 dum. So, 89%. We are almost there with the silo. And then I think I have to build multiple stages in order to get the rocket done. Maybe even get like one special recipe. But actually, every recipe that you can unlock and that you can craft is somewhat shown to you on the research tab. Except for the ones, of course, that you start with. But there's no... no hidden task that you have to do, no hidden recipe that's only bound to the building. Right. 90%. We're almost there. Well, 89%. We're almost there. Might be... Ooh, no. And I didn't save. Absolutely marvelous. How much is that? 66. Okay, so the evolution factor didn't change that much. What are these two doing? Big rock. Why is the spider taking a rock? Makes no sense. I mean, I also hate rocks sometimes. But not like that. Doing pest control in outer space. Right. Done that. Wait a minute. We are trying to build a rocket, right? Usually, a rocket can't be manned by just one person. Also, usually, a whole factory facility cannot just be run by one person. But the idea is the same, right? It just takes an awful lot of time and effort to just make rockets happen. Or maybe it does not actually take that much effort. Maybe it's actually a very easy thing to do. We just think in a far too simple manner about it. That, again, makes it too complicated for us. Strange. Ooh, wait a minute. How do I get around this forest? Do I want to get around this forest? Let's just ask a different question. Right, let's see, let's exterminate that. Because there are a few more hives around. Right. Let's get this hive building done. And I'm in too much of a sludge. Come on, I can't even move. One thing annoys me is the fact that once you attack, you get slower, which is really not cool. Come on. And the other thing is that those annoying enemies are always in the way. Come on. So, got it. Okay. Done for. Oh, no, 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 no. Shielding. And they are dead in 3, 2, 1. Done for. Thank goodness. And there's a smaller one right there. Anyway, what if we actually think about space travel in a far too complicated manner? What if it can actually be achieved much simpler? Like, you just need a large enough slingshot and something that's actually very light. Or maybe you just use the planet itself as some kind of launch pad. Like, there's an awful lot of gravity on a planet. Why don't you just use this? Just flip it upside down. Then the whole thing works. Just use some kind of gravity filter or whatever. You can just direct gravity in a completely different direction. All of a sudden things start flying. That would be so funny. Right. And there we go. And also heavy objects will be really easy to lift. That would be neat. Right. Any moment now. Any moment. Done it. Sweet. We're still just at 90%. I need 10 more percent. Come on. 10 more percent. So, what do I have here? Yeah, this one, and then this one. Might be okay afterwards. Oh, how am I going to get around? Difficult question. Difficult question. The trees are on the way. Trees are on the way. Uh-oh. Not cool. Why is there this other one coming up? Come on. Here. Oh, no, 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 no. Like, this battery is actually extremely strong. Maybe what I can try to do is exchange one of those... No, 2 of those solar panels for another battery. Then it would just take a little bit more to charge. Or a little bit longer to charge. But the battery itself would still hold up in daytime situations. It's just a different way we get access to the power. The only difference there is the nighttime situation. And of course, when I'm getting attacked, right? Because the whole thing has an awful lot of oomph, and it can withstand some damage. That is so good. So good, so good, so good, so good. And then it can stand in the sludge, don't even care about that, and it would be okay. Right. Oh, we're running out of fuel the first time. Okay. Thank goodness I have some coal. Yes. That would be so. Thank goodness there's a coal field around. So it wouldn't be that problematic, but wait a minute. How am I going to get around now? Do I really have to go the long distance? Looks like it. Don't want to. I don't want to. Okay. That's not good. Okay, let's just cut down some trees. Maybe build a scanning facility so we know exactly what's going to happen. And then... yeah, where could I go? I have to go like somewhere around here or whatnot. Then the thing has to be cut down. This one has to be cut down. Maybe that one. Alright, I think that's working. That should do it. So, let's get another one of those in here. And of course we need to power the whole thing with this stuff. Really? Yeah, nice. Okay. So, what's the largest distance we can hold that in? Like so. Wait a minute. Da-da-da-dee, da-da-da-doo. Uh-oh. Does that work? Does that work? Does that work? Yeah. Quite tricky. Wait a minute. Where am I actually going? Oh no, I don't have any more of those. Right, what do I need? Steel. So close, so close. Oh, I hate these lines so much. I mean, they are quite useful, right? You can plot them fairly easily, and but if you try to drive through them, or it's just a mess. It's an absolute mess. Anyway, steel is very easy to get. Wait a minute. I'm still at 90% all the time. There's one of them going, and yeah, I have to jumpstart the rails a bit. Let's just make sure that this... oh, no, this one seems to be very difficult. What do we have there? We have a 0.67. Yeah. They're getting a wee bit more complicated now. So, let's get the hives. Set as much fire as that as possible. Slowly but surely the whole thing will crumble. There we go. It would be, well, it would be kind of annoying, but an interesting feature. If you get really close to those worms, they're just gonna eat you immediately. Instant kill. Let's hope that this is never happening. Like those dune worms that come out of the ground. So, it's still just 90%. Alright, so let's take this hive over there. Right. The amount of pest control you have to do in here, it's... ugh. I have to automate that too. Need to build... Maybe I really have to just suck it up and build some artillery. I mean... It's one thing flaming about the game, but I mean this... The way the game is designed is in a slightly different way that I'm going to play it. I'm usually trying to do everything by myself and not trying to do as much automated and whatever. It's a completely different way you have to think. It's so strange. Absolutely strange. I kind of like the complexity of the game, but the whole actual crafting stuff of the game. Oy. Same reason why I don't quite like Minecraft that much. Da da dee da 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 do dee dum do 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 dum. Whoa, that was not intended. That was also not intended. That's especially not intended. What about my... I have 12 of them. Yes, come on. Go back to the hub. So, 91%. Alright, so if I get back to the base, and I might be able to jumpstart it a bit. Oh, look at the cloud getting smaller. Oh, sweet. So, back at home base. Haha. Ah, sweet, 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 sweet. Yeah, I need rails. I need rails. And furnaces for some reason. Okay. Why is this furnace not working? Because it needs red stuff. It cannot get red stuff because all of the red stuff is being used up by the efficiency modules. Let's just take this one away for now. Let's just let it do its thing. That's not cool. Why was there so much of a problem with it though? Okay. That one is working. That one is again not in possession of too many rails. That one would work, but the productivity is not going. The productivity needs red stuff. Red stuff needs green stuff. Green stuff needs iron, and iron is not coming in. Okay, so it's again resource issue for some reason. Ah, there we go. There's an awful lot of iron coming from here and moving down here. Okay, so there's a bit coming up. Then this is just standing there doing nothing. And this iron line down here does not compete with it too much. It goes further down, further down, further down, further down. And then it comes back here. Oh. So it's actually only the first two assemblers that are getting powered by that much. So interesting. How could I make that work? How could I jumpstart it? I need more iron ore. And in order to get more iron ore, we of course need to get more out of here. Yeah, this is the actual problem. Like, if there's just more coming from here, then that's fine. I have a decent amount of efficiency modules. That's good. So let's just build some drills up there. I mean, I only have 4. That's not good. Don't I have some drill manufacturing going up here or something like that? Drill. Nope. I thought I made myself some drill stuff. Actually, I can just take some of the older ones down there and just move them about. But drills. Drills. Oh, I can just make some. Right. Anyway, let's just finish this one thought that I had. Like, you should think of this, the whole playstyle and the whole base that you can place as not something that is supposed to be rigid, but something that that is very fluid, like another creature almost. And therefore you can take all of the buildings away, move them somewhere else, right? Recycling as much as possible and trying to go as one large thing from one resource deposit to the next. Forward and forward and forward until you find yourself a nice sweet spot or whatever. But in order to make this, you have to wall off an awful lot. By the way, walling off. Can I make walls or do I... Walls. Defense, there we go. Walls need stone. Stone need burning. And burning needs furnaces. Furnaces is something that I cannot afford right now. So, let's see. This one only gets 2. This one also gets only 2. This one. Same here. Same here. Same here. Same here. And we got 1 more left. Nice. Do I have the... Not the research to make any... resources to make any more. That one is maxed out. That one is maxed out. Yeah. Yeah, playing with the robot system would be much nicer. Maybe I can even shrink the base even more if I go fully nuclear. But yeah, if you go fully nuclear, then you are kind of bound by specific regions too much, I would say. I mean, you're already bound pretty much by the crude oil deposits around here. So you can only build your bases that are very dependent on any oil product next to those oil bases, because otherwise you need tons of pipage. So this is basically where you're building, and if you try to get this uranium ore from down here, then you could make this happen. You could make this happen. So it's similar to the coal lines, basically. They work the same. But at the start, you build everything next to coal. Then you build everything near oil and coal. And then you're focusing more on uranium stuff. But in the end, you always are bound by the resource deposits. And this is the thing. That's somewhat iffy. So wait a minute. Let's just move this one like so. And like so. And maybe another one like so. Right. Oh, that one can be recycled. Perfect. No more product. That one goes up here, and this one goes down there. Right. And they also need to be powered, of course. Sweet. Now I can finally get a bit more iron ore. Won't really help that much. I think what I have to do is just get a completely different deposit. Get all of that in there. And then... I need to think about how I'm gonna move all of the product around. I mean, I had the idea to just build all of the plate items next to the deposits. But then again, the pollution would increase too much because you need furnaces and you need the drills. All of them use electricity anyway, so it would be maybe fairly easy. But anyway, pollution is still pollution. And I don't want to increase the bubble too much because then again, it can attract others. And the resources are usually coming up from the fringes of my... of the world and not from the center. That's the iffy bit. Actually, do aliens attack chests? I hope not. Because then that means that you can have small bases that are filling items in chests. And then you can get rid of the buildings, but still have the items around. So you have thousands and thousands of little lockers all spread through the world that you can take the items out of after a certain amount of time in order to continue with your progress towards space. That would be pretty cool. Anyhow, what kind of research is missing? Yellow. Okay. Really now? Really? It's yellow. Aha. Okay, so what's missing? This one is... can't place it. This one here uses copper. Okay, so it's copper there. It is copper then. That's also copper. And what about the plastics though? What about the plastic? Let's just place that one again. And copper. Back to the copper. Everything hinges on the copper. So messed up. I mean, this stuff is coming in every now and then. The yellow stuff, ugh. Right. Let's see. Let's make a bit more of those. It's not even it is congesting. Slowly. But I think only because this one is filled. That is it. Then... what else do I need? More steel for the rails? Yeah, more steel for the rails. Will do it. Yeah, this one needs more steel. So... if I want to get more steel made out of here, then I'm using up too much iron. So in the end, more steel. We need more steel to facilitate this. More steel means more iron. More iron mean, or I could just ignore that and just get the items out for here. But this would not be fast enough. Right, let's place all of the stuff down here. Just like that. The power of manual insertion. Unbelievable. We could just jumpstart the whole process. Actually, what you can do is be the center of logistics, right? Like your robots or moving items about or whatever. Like, you have this. Everything is full of resources. You have just a few buildings that are connected. You're switching the recipes every time. But what you're usually doing is just insert the right objects every now and then. Maybe you do some setups or whatever. But maybe you don't even need that large of a base. Maybe the only thing you need is just a fast way of getting a certain amount of product and tons of them. Then you fill them in chests. Then you get rid of the building, build another layout afterwards, and then rinse and repeat, basically. That's a very strange way of thinking about it. Okay, this one goes into the rest. This one needs more greens. Greens need more copper, and copper needs more copper. And copper needs more ore, and more ore is coming from up here, but this is not coming too much. So... in this case, what does this one need? Low density stuff. Low density needs... that one needs more copper. Okay, what could I try to do? I could try to just fuel this by... fuel this by hand. I wanted to make it so that this is in a second chest. That's then placed on... not this side here, but on the other. No, wait a minute. Yeah, this is... isn't this supposed to be the copper chest? Or was this the plastics? I don't know which was which. But copper is definitely a bit further away than one may think. So let's just place this one here. And copper is used up very quickly. I think this was the copper dispenser, wasn't it? Yeah. Right. Manual insertion not necessary. Okay, that one is doing it. And do I have some more efficiency or speed modules? Not yet. I also have a bit more research that I can place in the main base. Oh, by the way, main base. I have this low density stuff. Low density was supposed to be for another kind of building. Oh yes, let's take that one. This was necessary for building one of those stages afterwards. So you needed the control units, which I can't make at the moment. But control units, wait a minute. Yeah, rocket control units need to do low density stuff and rocket fuel. I prepared the rocket fuel and the low densities, and now I just need to make these processing unit and speed modules. They're fairly easy to do, but I need 10 of them. Processing unit and speed modules. Where are they? Are they down here? This one. Nice. So I need blue stuff and I need simple speed modules. Simple speed modules. I think I can either craft myself. Or what kind of... yeah, it's the simple ones. Thank goodness. This one is again iron and copper supply. I mean, iron and copper is stuff that I can get very, very quickly. The reds and the greens, not as much. That's the thing. That is the thing. And then I kind of thought about a star structure. But yeah, wait a minute. There is already something that makes this stuff, right? Like this one right here. Wasn't there another chest? This one. Yeah, there we go. Let's take this out of here. And let's place this one down there. Now I just need the speed modules. Right. Speed modules, speed modules, speed modules. This one needs to be powered, of course. And this one goes in here. And this will be the speed modules. Huh. Did they really... wait. Yeah, they're somewhat the same recipe, except that this one does need sulfuric acid. Ugh, come on. Wait a minute. If they have the same recipe, then that means I can just switch this one around. And the whole thing would still work. Actually, that would be amazing. So I can have a speed thing supplied. The other way would be to just take whatever resources are available in here and craft the whole thing by myself, as long as I have the resources, that is. But yeah, the resources are plastic, iron, and copper. It again. So let's just craft them by hand then. I just need a bit of copper. How many are necessary? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can only make one. Why? What's needed? Oh! Plastics. Right. Do 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 do. That's not working. That's not working. There's nothing in there. Ah, come on. What about the copper stuff here? It's decent. Right. So that one goes away. That one goes away. That one goes away. Let's make this. And we, of course, need to supply it with a bit more copper. Right. It does take a little bit, though. It does take a little bit. Oh, wait. Let's get some more rails up here. Wait, what happened? Oh. I need a stack filter. Wait. Stack filter. It's a normal one with 5 electronic circuits. And then I can make it so that the steel is not going to get taken out of here. That's important. There we go. How does the steel actually manage to get down there, though? I mean, come on. Right, wait. That was wrong. I need to get like in this thing, and that one, and that one, and that one, and this is not necessary. Right. That that one competes with it. That's not what I want. So let's see. We need some of that, 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 and that. The ones at the bottom are always used up the most for some reason. Maybe because they just don't have as much product in them. There we go. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3. Nope. The third one we don't go for. Maybe even this one we don't go for. Right. Speed modules. I don't even need them now, so let's get rid of those. And speed modules. Where are they? Over here. 4 of them. Nice. Da-da-dee. I didn't pick up any of this though. It's faster if we make sounds. Okay, this one needs more copper. There it is. Dun, 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 97. Oh, sweet. So much closer. It's just the productivity that's missing now. Okay, so what kind of research is available down there? The yellow stuff is missing. Okay. Purple stuff we got tons of. The yellow stuff is missing. Yellow, of course, is only possible with copper. Oh, look at that. 1,000 units. Maybe you're given some interesting amount of statistics afterwards. That one is filled. And let's see, this one will be full of copper. What about plastics? Yeah. Need to get more of them. A better way would be to just go up there and empty the chest that I have. And wait for it. There we go. It's not even that much. Right, that one is doing. Wait, it needs frames. Frames. Low density frames. Okay, so it's mostly frames. They're produced from this thing up here. So why does that one not work? Because it needs batteries. It cannot get any batteries because this one needs iron. Oh. Yeah, because this one needs iron. This one needs iron. There's not enough iron coming through here. That's not good. Because there is not enough iron that manages to go all the way down here. Okay, that's definitely something that I do not like to see. There's a lot of iron in this line down there, which goes somewhere over there, somewhere over there. Oh, this is the extra iron line. Wait a minute. So, let's see. I can maybe get rid of that. And get rid of this furnace, and that one, and that one, and that one. And then with a bit of luck, a lot of additional iron will bunch up in here. Yeah, maybe that works. Let's see, what about this one? Is that one used up a lot? Doesn't look like that. So let's take this one, and this one. Right. More batteries. And, okay, the copper is bunching up, which is quite interesting. But yeah, it does just need more batteries. This one needs more motors, more batteries, more steel. What else we got? I mean, more steel. Where does it get the steel? Wait a minute, where's the steel coming from? Ah, this line. And down. If it manages to get through. There's this other steel line here. Right. So it has motors, it has steel. It now has also batteries. Then the green bits need this stuff, and they need some iron. That's the reason why. Okay. Like, there's an awful lot of iron usage in here now. What's going on with the iron? Okay, maybe I have to increase its speed yet again. Let's make that thing work. Oh, I could just build it by myself. Wait a minute. What are the things? Robotics. Flying stuff. This one. 20 seconds. If you have the right ingredients, that is. That's a long time. 98%. Okay, do we see some yellows in here? There's a few of them in here. A few of them there. Sadly, it doesn't tell you how far you are. Only the rough percentages and not how many more stacks you need. Right. We should not take as long anymore. Wait a minute. I can just go back to the base, deposit a few items, and then come back again. I mean, I do have a few of those research components. Once I deposit them, I may be able to just get maybe like 5 points, 0.1% or something like that. The thing is, you need 1,000 of them for every tick, right? The first one is like the amount of seconds that it takes you to research that, which can be sped up if you yeah, have better better research buildings like that. Oh, look at that. there was a large bunch already coming in here. Right. So, let's see. We take all of this and this. Now it's going to be spread and then... Only 4. And that's it. Good. Absolutely. Absolutely great. Okay. Oh, it's ready. Ah, the rocket's ready. Okay. That's the perfect opportunity for us to repair whatever turrets we just destroyed. And, as well... wait a minute. Let's just interact with it, but only after we ended the episode, of course, because I think I have to take a few of those items with me. Who knows? If I need a few more, then I'm going to pick them up. If not, then I'm just going to drive back again. Anyhow, let's end this with a finished rocket and a rocket launch in the next episode. Until then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta.